That is where he did his jump. Then he was doing jump every Friday. I know you should remember then. You were one of us then. So we were always going to Stadium Hotel then. So the following Saturday I had a show at Friday. And I was, that day, usually in those days, their shows were usually in the evening, all night shows. So in the morning on radio, I presented this odd word, Iriaye. So I presented Iriaye, and it was a scaring presentation. So that night we were at Friday. I was not invited, but I went because Shina Peters was there. So any people where Shina Peters was going, people like us, Yaki Pedu, Dele, Momodu, all of us, Kayode, we're all the journalists like that, with Mr. Latino, we're all going to anywhere he plays then, so we will be there. So Shina Peters now sang a song praising me. Taiwo, Akinsola from Radio Nigeria 3, this and that. So 3 young women approached me. And they said, so you are Taiwo Akinsola? I said, yeah. How? You are wonderful. Come, you are a child of the world. Let us empower you. The work you are doing is mystical somehow. So if we empower you spiritually, you'll be able to continue with the work you are doing and you get fame, you get this. So I was told at the party, and I told them, I said, come, I'm a son of a prophet. We don't do this. My dad never did this in my presence, or I never saw a thing like that with my dad. So I'm a church goer. Yes, I work on radio, but at the same time, I go to church. I'm a Christian to the core. So it was on, yes, it was on. So the following Monday, I was on duty. And I just said, just to let people, to scare them away. And I said, my name is Taiwo Akinsola, Omo Baba Woli ni Lasabada. It's a way of scaring those women away so that whoever that has the intention of proposing such things to me will now know that, Taiwo Akinsola is a Christian and is Omo Baba Woli. That's how I started. So that very first day when I said, Taiwo Baba Woli, Mr. Latin and others came, that's a good identity for yourself. That's how I started. And it's been a good, if you call me Taiwo Akinsola and you don't add Omo Baba Woli Lasabada, you are not addressing me.
But truly, was your dad?
Yes, now I read prophet. CNS. Yeah, I was born in church. And I'm saying CNS till today. So my dad was a prophet, serious prophet. So I'm very proud to say it's my dad.
Let's talk about the program that brought you to fame. Do you still do such programs, or you've rested?
I have 2 programs that brought me to fame.
Okay.
I was one, La Friday. Then it was a jam every Friday night. After that program, I would go for job meetings, Peters or Adiwale Ayuba or Paso or Kwamwan. We used to be very close friends then. So every Friday, sometimes Wasiu Ayinde will come to my studio and pick me up and we'll go. So that was left Friday, maybe to be very close to the artist. Because then, whenever artist released any record, they will bring a copy to the studio. And if you can play it for them, you become their friends. So I was always playing their new releases. So I became friends to all the artists, even either the English artists or Yoruba artists, like Michael Cree, for instance, my Jeff Fashe, for instance. They were always coming to meet me and Bisola Tino and Yanata Kode at the studio. And there was not so many radio stations then. There was this Radio Nigeria 2, Radio Nigeria 1, Radio Nigeria 2, then Radio Nigeria 3. Later, OGPC 2 sprang up. Then much more later, Ray Power. So we were not more. There was Radio Lagos as well. Yes. So we were not many. So each time any of them released any of their records, they would bring it. So that program made me to be very close to all these artists, the musicians generally, either in the English or the disco or whatever, whatever. So we're very close. So it gave me fame. So anytime I attended their party then, I didn't have money to spray them, but they will recognize my presence there. So that's how the name Taiwo Woli. Then later this Iriri program I was doing on Saturday morning. So that one gave me another fame. So the Lalale Friday and the Iriri. So and I got award, I think 3 years consecutively, award on those programs. Then later the Kokono Woli started. That one now blew it. Kokono Woli started in 1999, just recently, 1999. So because I started Kokono Woli then, I started it on radio.
That's Bond FM.
Yeah, now Bond FM. It used to be Radio 3.
Okay.
Radio Nigeria 3. Now Bond FM. We changed it to Bond FM.
Okay.
Because Bond FM, I remember that day they called us into a meeting that Radio Nigeria 3, what name can we give Radio Nigeria 3 that we accommodate all the languages or all the tribes in Nigeria? And I remember it was one of our guys there. What's this guy's name? Yeah, I remember his name just, yes. Osaze Yamo. It was Osaze Yamo. He was at the meeting and he just suggested, why can't you call it Bond FM? Bond, bringing all of you together. So that's how we just got the Bond FM. It was Osaze Yamo that changed Radio Nigeria 3 to Bond. He suggested that name to Bond FM, and that's how the Bond FM came to be. Now forgetting Radio Nigeria 3. So I started it was on Radio Nigeria 3 when I started Kokono Woli, then later to Bond FM. That's how we started. And that one now, because there was no other station that was doing paper review in the dialect, was the Yoruba dialect. And all these are Yorubas. They're so passionate about the language. Because especially when it comes to news, when I'm telling them the news that was out in the newspaper then, there was this style of presentation that I introduced there, shouting, "Yay, Obasanjo to today," something like that. We kilo to shele. I take a bomb you kilo money. So that's how I started. And they gave me that fame. Serious one. Myself and Tajid in Nigeria, no joy like that. So that's how I started.